Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while since we got to hang out and play some space explorations, so thank you for joining. The plague that has been making the rounds claimed me as a victim. Thankfully I survived, but it was about a 2-week long illness and I'm still not 100%, but woke up today and I felt like I had my voice back enough to actually do a video here. So we are going to go ahead and do it. Now, I will admit that I loaded up the save and watched the end of the last VOD to refresh my memory as to where we had left off. And that was uranium, right? So we built this. There was something I feel like I forgot there that I said right away that I wanted to do. I'm sure we'll find out. But the next thing that I want to do is Covarex, and Covarex requires production science packs. Now, if we look at those, so I went through this. The upshot here is we need Vulcanite. I think that solves everything. Everything else is just hooking stuff up, sending stuff into space, logistics, blah, blah, blah. But we need Vulcanite, I'm pretty sure. Now, I started to look into the browser here, and I'm not. So I mean, obviously, if we pick anything with a large delta V, which is of course delta velocity, or how fast that orbit is respective to the one we're in, or how much change in velocity you need to introduce into your rocket in order to match that orbit. Anything with a large delta V here is going to be very expensive to go back and forth from. Delta V affects for sure how much fuel you need. I think it also affects let's see, let's go look at those delivery cannons. I guess I could have just looked at them with the satellite, but whatever. Those are not delivery cannons. I think it affects the energy that the delivery cannons require. There's another wrinkle that is not a big deal, but I happen to notice it. And that is that we're going to be sending iron ore to space, I think. I'm not sure yet. But so, let's go poke around and look for some Vulcanite. Actually, that's a pretty high delta V. This one has a, oh, did not mean to double click that, but here we are, I suppose. Why not? Well, there's Vulcanite right there. It's its primary resource, and you can also get it from core mining. So you could either do that. The radius is lower as well, and I think the fuel requirements are a combination of radius and delta V. Radius because that would determine how much gravity you have to overcome. Well, that's not mass though, but I feel like that's what it determines. I mean, generally mass does scale with radius. I'm just thinking of things like gas giants and stuff that don't necessarily scale linearly. I don't know if this is true to that, but so we have, I mean, Navas has a pretty big radius. I will see. In any case, I'd like to find something. So Mali doesn't have any Vulcanite, but Horkos does. This was one of the first ones that we discovered. That's a pretty low delta V. In fact, it's other than Mali in the orbit, it's the best. Solar power is okay. I mean, it's about 100%. I don't know for robot interference if higher is better or worse. I'm not really sure on that one. I'm gonna guess that given that Alaz being the closest planet to the star here, I'm gonna guess that, and that has like a very high robot interference. I'm gonna guess that, and the orbits all have high as well. That is that higher is worse. So let's see. I think we might want to go to Horkos. Let me look at. Oh, me, we don't want to go to Horkos. Oof. That's serious, huh? Got a lot of biters on this place. Like a lot. I don't really. All right. Wait, what was? I did not mean to. It's also waterless, which I think is going to complicate things. What about this one? No. Yes, but. Very small radius. Not that bad delta V, it's just that it doesn't have a lot of Vulcanite. Let's see if it actually has any. I don't see any biters. Colors. Oh, there you go. I got Vulcanite 10k right there. That doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, there's biters right there. Not a lot of them. We should start scanning this bad boy. Iridite. I think that that's relevant soon as well. In fact, let's see. Mirror, was it? Oh, you can make a mirror without iridite, but if you have iridite, what does it replace? Let's see. Iridium plate replaces heat shielding. Steel plate, it also halves the requirement for lubricant, but jacks up the chemical gel requirement. And apologies if I sound a bit nasally. I'm muting a lot just to cough here. This does not inspire a ton of confidence to me, this one, so we're gonna move on. Sorry, Claustry. How about Petra? No. 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 Wow. Okay, so this is a primary resource Vulcanite planet. Obviously have some right in the center there, and core mining is going to give it. Wow. So 1 square of this thing gives you more. Like one of these squares right here has more than that entire patch did on that other planet that we were looking at. I think this is going to be the move right here. And it looks like it doesn't have biters, question mark. Let me go read. Oh, it's got a lot of Vulcanite on it. Let's see what else it has. Is there like a bookmark or something? What is this? Zone priority. I don't know what. Important versus irrelevant zones. I don't know. Oh, I can sort by that. Okay, we'll increase the priority of that. Novice is obviously up there. This one should be up there. Where was that? So it also has iridite. So, I mean, I think that's going to be where we go. Honestly. The only question is, when I want to get back, I forget what the technicalities are there. I have to make sure that I have enough fuel. So, I think what I'll do, just as like a little test here, because there's no landing pad there, I'm gonna retarget this guy. This is annoying. Theoden is a moon of Petra. And let's just see what happens if I... Where was it? Why am I getting tripped up? There it is. See what happens. Okay. We lost almost all of it. That ain't good. That ain't good. Probably because it's going so fast. But how much does... So the energy cost isn't that much. Oh, it's this modifier right here. Threat? No, it's me. It's not that modifier. I don't know. Either way, let's get that signal off. No. Interesting. All right, well, we're doing actual space exploration. So let's figure out, that's enough solar to, I think, use it. Maybe we should get those really dense solar panels going first before we go there, just to make our lives at all scalable. I guess the threat level, yeah, it's got to be the biter nest ratio, right? And it looks like it comes in, like, there's a lot of ones in here that are thirds, right? Interesting. I wonder what 7% means over 0. I'd be curious to know. Theoden is waterless, so we have to keep that in mind. Because we're going to mine Vulcanite now. Does Vulcanite... Is it gonna... Let's plop a miner down, ghost miner, and see if it looks like it has pipes. Does not. Is there a uranium patch nearby that I could test with to see if the ghost reflects that? I guess we'll go back to novice. Go over, oh. There was another piece of uranium somewhere. I think it was right here, yeah. There we go. Yeah. So it, well, the hover ghost does reflect it, see? But the placed ghost does not, which that's dangerous. Okay, so now let's go back to Theoden and make sure that the hover ghost... Okay, it looks the same to me. So we're gonna call that, we can mine, well, maybe it gives me more info with the ghost. Expected resources, mining speed, pollution. Yeah, it doesn't seem to indicate that it's going to need anything special. I don't know. Maybe there's in the info dude here. I don't know. So, do we have any other options up there for power? I mean, Vulcanite can be used for power, can't it? You don't need to worry about sending those solar panels. Let's take a look here. That's a material testing pack. We don't need that. Not yet, at least. Thought it was a Vulcanite block for a second. What am I looking for? This is rocket fuel. It's kind of what we're looking for, though, is something along these lines. Let's see. Vulcanite processing, which we have. I mean, Vulcanite block right there has a fuel value of 30 megajoules. And enriched Vulcanite, one of them has a value of 10 megajoules. Crushed is 4, so this is more efficient, but it takes water. So we're not going to be manufacturing Vulcanite blocks there unless we send a barrel of water there. It's 5 per. We could send ice. That's probably the easier way to do it. Forget, can we make ice? I think we can, right? Water ice, yeah. We need cryonite for that though. Yeah. We don't have that. So until we get cryonite, water is non-renewable. Excuse me, ice is non-renewable, right? At that point, it's effectively infinite. You just got to pay to throw it around. While we're at this, let's go through the comments real quick on the last one. Kanan had mentioned speed runs and the Nephrums. Yeah, Nephrums. I haven't seen them, but 100% run in 4 hours and 38 minutes is pretty wild to me. And the any percent are sub 2 hours, I guess. That's wild. Let's see. The one said, I've found that activating or deactivating my jetpack will reset the job bots, what they're doing, and finish those missed jobs. That's an interesting point. Let's get out of this stupid satellite. What? There we go. Go back to the commenting zone. Intro, outro, comment zone. So it actually turned out that maybe there had been some user error and maybe those bots were not bugging out and those jobs had been reserved so far. I still maintain that in my vanilla save, that definitely happened to me, where they never got worked on and there were no bots at large. There were no robo ports in range. I had all my bots were accounted for on my person for sure, without any doubt. But in space exploration, I still have not had a case that didn't turn out to be where, 2 minutes later the bot shows up or it gets killed and then another bot takes the job. Let's see. Gort had a useful interface, copy paste tip. So let's test that real quick. Oh wait, we gotta be in that satellite mode to do it. Copy paste this. Okay, now it's stuck. What? Oh wait. I didn't. Here, let's. Now we have belts. Get out of this. Okay. Yeah, that's a smart idea, Gort. Thank you. And DJ pointed out that we have a Tesla gun, and I forget if it's on the platform or down here. I forget if we ever brought it down here. I think it spawns on the platform. We haven't used that yet, either way. I got the cryo gun, I got the bio gun. Don't see the Tesla gun. Or do you mean that I can make a Tesla gun? Well, I definitely can't make that yet. I don't know, DJ. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Got 100 Vulcanite blocks in there. Got ammo for those guns that I left up here. I don't see the Tesla gun though. I thought I got all that stuff. Well, if you know where it is, let me know, but I'm not aware of it being in my possession at this time. What was I? Oh yeah. So let's look at something else here. Production science pack. Why did I do that? Interestingly, the ingredient ratios in those production science packs are quite... Oh, this is mislabeled. Look at this. Why is this so... This must be like a thing, like a technicality of the mod. What? It just doesn't make sense to me. So if you look at Space Science packs, you see the 5X up there. I can't point to it because it's in the tooltip. But it says 5X Space Science pack, so you get 5 for this set of ingredients. And it doesn't say anything below about that 5 multiplier. Now, if you hover production science packs in the same window here, it has no modifier up there, so I would assume 1 because that's how it usually is indicated. But then if you look below the ingredient list, the products, you have 3x production science pack and 1 junk data card. That's interesting. I guess because it has byproducts. I'm gonna guess that other things that have byproducts like scrap reprocessing, probably the same thing, right? Scrap decontamination. Yeah, see? Same thing. It gives you 20 scrap, but it only says it's just the name of the recipe. That's annoying though. It's kind of subtle, but anyway. What I was wondering is if I would have the ability with the 100 Vulcanite blocks that I have to make enough production science packs to get something meaningful. The answer looks like it's resoundingly no, but let's just take a look at what we have available to us. Oh, we can make biosludge from wood. That's cool. I finally have a purpose for all that wood other than fuel. Big mining drill. Well, in any case, all these are going to take way, way more than 100 Vulcanite blocks. So I honestly... So you gotta kind of feel like the game gave us that for a reason. And it's almost definitely not energy up here. Because you have these killer solar panels with a killer modifier on them. So why would it give you... Why would it give you these Vulcanite blocks? I feel like it's trying to tell me something that I can use them for something to make my life easier, but who knows what. Let's see what we... it doesn't really tell us what it's used in, does it? Let's go look at what Vulcanite processing is a requisite for. So for pyroflux, it doesn't really help me too much. It helps me get ingots, which by the way makes no sense, but it just doesn't. I guess it helps with molten things. Let's see what pyroflux gives you. Yeah. I just don't see it. I don't see the point. Why give me 100 of these things? What's... Well, that's a mystery wrapped in an enigma. If you know, I will not consider that... Oh, wow, that was weird. I will not consider that a spoiler if you tell me why that's like that. Let's go see how we're doing on uranium. We've been talking a lot. Okay, so we got 11 big boys. Much... We do a 4x4 grid of nuclear reactors. It's going to generate... Each one has 100% neighbor bonus, so we're going to get like 480 megawatts, right? I mean, that would carry us for a while, but they only last for... Let's see. Where is the nuclear... Wait. There it is. Uranium fuel cell, not nuclear. 8 gigajoules. What does it run for? Like, I think 5 minutes, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5 minutes. That's really not meaningful. The reason what I'm thinking out loud about right now is whether we should start making fuel cells from these. So that's 12. That could run our plant for 15 minutes. It's just not meaningful to me yet. Might as well just continue saving the 40 that we need for Covarex, and then we can go from there. But we don't have Covarex yet, so nuclear fuel's not happening yet. And we're still borrowing off our steam battery, by the way, so we should probably fix that. Maybe we should consider doing those killer solar panels first. I don't know. It might... That's kind of a junction, right? Do we go straight for Covarex down here? Or do we make a pit stop on the solar panels? How did I disable this again? Oh, right. Gort was yelling at me and telling me to use a power switch here. Oh, I don't have the materials. I need iron plates. This is actually one of those items that I never use, so I don't know how to hook it up. I guess I gotta get copper cable to hook these up, right? Wait, where is it going? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay, but... Oh, right, you shift click it. Guys. Oh, I can't reach it. Okay. I thought the pole couldn't reach it. Okay, there we go. And then these guys are slowly running. Oh, wow. Those are empty. These guys have some in them, but it's not a lot. I think we're going to do solar panels first before we start really focusing on the Vulcanite. Reason being, Vulcanite is really going to put... Just get in places we're going to need to be able to scale more. We're going to need power before we're going to be able to get to Covarex here. So let's refresh our memory. So this thing has to be made in orbit, and it really is just a matter of making multispectral mirrors. I wish I could just click on... So this also has to be made in orbit. Heat shielding steel plate we have up there, lubricant we have. Sorry, I coughed my mouse off of what I was looking at. Chemical gel. We need chemical gel. I forget, do we have glass up there? Do we have that coming in? That's heat shielding. No, that's a big no. Where's the glass? There it is. Right there. So, this is going to cut off like right here. Whoopsie. Doesn't work that way. You know, I hate that, because now I gotta undo this and do it one up, and now it looks ugly, and I'm sad. You know what they say, aesthetic over function. Okay. Oh, that's okay. It would have had to have been ugly anyway because of this. So this is actually, no, this is correct. There we go. Like that. Oh, now the pipe is in the way. I have a bad feeling that I'm already launching glass and I'm just forgetting it. Let me set this too. Let's get that off of there. The fuel needs to go here. Okay. All right, so we have glass here. Let's set a recipe. And of course, we never deploy code without testing. We never set its destination. See? That's why you gotta test. Uh-oh, we just told it to shoot itself. No. Let's go over here. Alright, so it's charged. Let me go kill this condition here. So that we don't just start shooting tons of... I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's see. There we go. And I targeted. Oh, so I, in my ill stupor, targeted the landing pad instead of the delivery cannon receptacle. So, and we don't have one for. Wow, we got to get up there and fix everything now. There's glass everywhere. Let's try it again. We need to put another delivery cannon down, is what it is. Receptacle down, I think. It's a good thing I tested that. Although I guess, you know, you can change things from anywhere. So it's not as big of a deal. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's in there. Got it. I almost kind of wish that this mod pack didn't let you do that. Like, I don't like that I can modify things willy-nilly from from the surface or vice versa. I think it'd be more fun if you had to build something that let you do that, like a, I don't know, some kind of remote management actuator. I don't know. Let's see where this meteor is gonna hit. Yeah, Steam is coming back slowly. We're gonna fix that. Okay, let's go back to our solar panels. Multi-spectral mirrors, that's right. So now we're down to, we got all 5 of those things up there easily, except the 6th one is chemical gel, which is just petroleum gas and cosmic water. We have cosmic water up there. I forget if we ever did the petroleum barrels like we said. And I seem to remember debating with myself whether I wanted to launch crude up there and just refine it, or if I wanted to launch petroleum. I really can't decide. Let's go check on our uranium situation. Let's see if we hit the uranium lottery or not. We have not. I guess the numbers are right. And this thing's doing its job, chewing away. Let's just take a look. 1.6 million. Okay. So I guess it's almost time to go back into space. Probably grab some science packs too while we're at it, right? Let's go see how much we got sitting up there. Oh, we're hurting. We should... I wish you could delivery cannon those, but you can't. Uh-oh. I got a bunch of junk in my inventory. Oh, we already got a bunch in here. Whatever, just stuff it all in there. Why not? Or I could trash it. I don't care. And of course, where would we be without our to-do list? We said we wanted to bring up construction bots, big motors, blue circuits, and science. And I'm going to add something to that. Repair packs. I'm going to say that we got the science. We did not get the... Where are... I'm pretty positive that I automated them, but where? There they are. My hand got one to the left of where it was supposed to be. between emptying out that science and doing this, we are going to be yanking on our production for a while here. There you go. There's blue circuits. We did repair packs. We need construction bots and big motors. Big motors. How many big motors do we... Best thing we can do is grab them over here, I guess. And sit here and just face tank the big motor faucet. And we'll grab a stack of construction bots. Let's see, oxygen canisters. I think we're replenishing some of those. I forget. Have a delivery cannon item for crude. Is that a subtle statement that that's what I wanted to shoot up there? Maybe you can't shoot a barrel of petroleum up there? I thought you could. Can't remember. Let's see how far we got. Wow. Oof. And Logi bots, why not? And if we're going to take bots up there, we really got to take roboports. But I think didn't I throw one down up there? So we should be good on that. I think they're going to go slow, right? Because you have this interference factor. They're probably going to go slow as all get out. Okay. Yeah, this... I can only imagine that our belts are starting to dry up a bit here. We gotta be beating on everything soon. And that stupid iron mine down there is still producing ore. It's gotta be down to like, what? 8? Did I load all my bots into that? I did, didn't I? Yep, I did. Wow, that's what I said. Probably have like 8 going based on what I saw in that belt, and there you go. It was 8. How much does it have left? 37k. That's going to take a little while. I'm going to start thinking about actually scaling this stuff later. Could probably make a second belt of this right now, right? Not sure it'd work too great because of this spaghetti over here. Need to get steel figured out. Whatever. That's a future me problem. We did these. Next rocket should be set in that regard. I'm very remiss to tick that box yet though, because I feel like there's something else that if I just think about it is going to present itself that I want it. Just in case, right? Oh wait, why did I do that? I didn't want those. Got our oxygen canisters. Let's see. Let's go look at that delivery cannon. So you can indeed shoot petroleum gas up there. I think we're just gonna do that. And to make another little... I'm so torn about this. Whatever, we can always add it later. What else could there be? Is there a recipe that involves light oil that we're gonna want? Because that's what we'd be missing. We're already launching heavy oil up there. But we could crack heavy oil into light. No, we're fine. We're doing petroleum. No reason not to. Just easier to think about. I don't think we have any pipes of this going around, do we? Let's see. Probably not. Although we do not exactly have a good relationship with petroleum gas, do we? Now, we had just gotten a bunch more crude. Are we backing up on something here? Or do we just not have enough crude? Output is full, and it's full on heavy oil. So I feel like, yeah, these guys are running full rip. Let's do... That's not going to work. We only want to do 2. Then we'll continue this over here. I must have no chemical plants. So these now seem to be able to keep up with the excess. Now we have a, well, low power is a misnomer. Output is full on what? Heavy oil still. Honestly, do we need a pump? Feels to me like we need a pump. Now I think we have the next issue. Which is that light oil. Where is this going? What is going on here? That's heavy. That's light. Right there. It does go up into there. And now these guys are questionable. Feel like we slap down another couple of these. And let's... Where is that coming from? We need to pump... Ideally, it'd be like right here, but we don't have room. So... let's do it like right here. Getting a lot of output full. Let's just... Okay, so we had that at 65K. Now this is 125, so let's call it 115. You know what? We have more of a buffer than that. Let's call it 100 flat. Same thing here. The reason I do that, although the pumps kind of mitigate it, is the storage tanks are basically like a big pipe in terms of how they behave, and the flow from one to another is determined not by the amount but by the fullness. So like 90% full versus 10%, and that's part of what is going on here. It's not fully what's going on, but these pipes will be 99% full or 98% full, but that 1% represents hundreds, when, because maybe over here without the pumps they're also 98% full, but 1% of those tanks is 250 units of fluid. And if your margin on these sort of overflow pumps is too tight, then you end up not being able to leverage what you have. At least that's what I think what was happening. Let's see. So in terms of petroleum, then there's a similar effect, has like this buffer effect where, and we should rethink these pipes while we're looking at this, but it has this buffer effect where this tank, as you can see, it has thousands of units in it, and it's hard to tell actually if anybody is filling up or if we're breaking even or whatever here, but it's only, what is that, 4% full? And so these guys, 4% full, as you can see, they're hovering at like 3 point whatever. And these machines, when they all run, can clear that out a lot faster than it'll fill back up at that low percentage. Part of the downside and why I had a pump here before, we don't need that anymore. So this gets fed from where? I don't even remember anymore. I think it gets fed from here, but that looks busted, right? It's just being weird. That goes there, flows around here, and then has this silliness. Let's simplify this. First of all, let's do a pump so that we always know how much we're dealing with here. Kill this. Kill this. Wait. See, that's an input right there. So if anything, get rid of that. Now let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, see, we're real empty. Output full on what? Light oil. So these are full again. So this is what I'm talking about. Let's crank this condition way down. Or yeah, like that. Let's see how this goes. Now we can't use this to gauge our petroleum production yet because we're gonna burn a huge reserve of this doing that, which is the goal. Actually, I think that might have just kind of given me a clue mentally what I need to do. This one right here wants a pump, but we have no room to do it. That's the problem. We could always rethink that. Let's see how this does. Before we go getting all crazy. Oh, we're running... So far, these refineries are going way... Yeah. All of them are running. Who knows if we have enough crew to sustain that, but for now, we're doing okay. And... these reserves... Yeah, see, I think we're doing better. Not positive yet. It so happens that apparently we suddenly have demand for plastic and sulfur. Or rather, sulfuric acid. Who knows why, but that's going to chew up a lot of that petroleum gas. We are still not really satisfying our demand, though, and we're back to output full. This time on heavy oil. Is it... and why on this? Okay, now this doesn't make a sense, right? Something's wrong. We messed something up. Fluid ingredient shortage, and it's shorting on heavy oil. This pump is disabled because... Wait, 85K? Oh, because I never hooked them up. Okay. Oh. What? It's so hard to tell what's hooked up to what. That's why. That's why. Okay, now let's see how we do. Okay, we're climbing. Although, part of that is the reserve is going to equalize out. Light oil looks to be working nicer. We still have a huge reserve of light oil to burn through. And now it's being replenished partially by this. I haven't done the ratios. Still have so much heavy oil. Although we're doing good again, we're running all of them again up here. Petroleum is recovering. This still seems wrong to me. This pump. Oh, I see, because these guys are okay. Just lag. Fluid lag. Alright. Now I think we have that. Hopefully it'll start to come back to where we want it to be. We just can't keep up with heavy oil. I'm gonna go spread that out some more. Not spread it out, but make more of it. Oh, and a big ol' we're out of power. Why? All of our screwing around probably... Oh, because we have no water coming in. The accumulators are empty. Alright. Emergency override power. How far did we get charged up? Got like 6K back, 6K. And I guess we'll just run this petroleum. Oh, that's right. I said I wanted to add more heavy oil breaker downers. because that's what we're hurting on. Although light oil is once again... Now what's going on over there? Output is full on... I can't... It's just so hard to see that color. Which one is full? It's light. Now you would think... See, this is where I'm tempted to just stuff speed modules and everything. I have them. Maybe these buffers for petroleum are a bad idea. I think it's kind of hurting us. It's a real pain. Gotta watch our coal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wow, there's really there's some coal, but it's on the other side of that. So I was hoping to choke that. Could do it up here. Use it as an incentive to build the wall that we want to build there. There's another coal reserve right there. It's pretty small. We're gonna have to figure this out. Okay. Good enough for now. Let's get these... You know what? Let's hook that buffer back up. That's making me nervous. It's scary. Hello? Not everybody's running up here anymore. They really should be, shouldn't they? What is going on? Oh, they're having trouble filling up on water fast enough. Oh, that's crazy. Where are they pulling water from? Where does that come from? That doesn't go anywhere. Trying to figure out where does our water come from. Comes, no. I mean, let's just scan the perimeter, I guess, for water pumps, right? Better not be those. That'd be really bad. Can't be up there. That's crude. Where's it coming from? Where's the water coming from? I can't remember. Let's look for a pump, I guess. Oh. One lonely little water pump right there. Okay, should have more water now. Alright, now let's go get this pipe run over. Heavy comes in from there, but I don't want to block this anymore, so we're going to go up and around. Out of my mind? Oh, because it pivots, okay. Not sure I want to go down. Kind of doesn't make sense, but I also kind of don't want to. I guess I could run along the train tracks here. Oh, man. Oh, wow. That was right there. Didn't even realize that. But that ain't gonna work. Oh, no. Okay, so we got that pipe now. This is creating barrels. It's a weird buffer. I forget why I did that, but whatever. Where are my barrels? Is that not a thing? No, it's a thing. We did it over here. Why can I not remember? Why can I not find this? Where is it? There it is. We'll reuse that. All right, let's test it. Oops. Okay, it shot. And we have our barrels. There we go. Okay, so that, I think that now we're ready up there to make our mirrors, right? Because every single one of those things except chemical gel gets launched up. Chemical gel is just cosmic water and petroleum, which is why we shot those barrels up. So I feel like now we go up there and start building all that. So, oh man, this is my least favorite part of going into space, is trying to remember this little dance that I have to do to figure out what stays. Okay, so I think, all right, so I guess let's save our current logistics as novice, right? Load from personal logistics. Okay, right. So again that. And we save as novice. Then we load space platform. And I think we hit the check mark. But before we do, whatever. Let's allow these guys. Let's allow bots. Just because. Why is it? Oh, are these old requests that it was bringing me? Because I shouldn't have any of these. I guess I should stop doing that, honestly. I should probably just stuff those in the rocket and shoot them up, because when I go to get my Vulcanite, I'm gonna need those on a planet. Like, we're gonna be able to use those belts again, so I should probably stop doing that. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna think about this too much more. Yeah, let's just keep it all. Whatever. Leave it up there on purpose. We can make more of it here. All right, away we go. Hope I left the railgun. Looks like, yeah, I did. I wonder what the interference does. These don't seem to move any slower. Where's that delivery capsule? Did that go in the landing pad? I think it did, yeah. There it is. Okay. So we're going to be building cosmic water plus petroleum. This can be our cosmic water area. We probably are going to want to automate space pipes soon, because that's getting stupid. What does it take to make those again? We have all that. Yeah. We do have all that. Well, first things first, I have very little fuel left, so let's get that fixed. Wonder why that was off. Okay, space pipe. Oh, you know what I wanted to bring? What is it? I hope they're not too expensive to make, these things. Steel chest, concrete, heat shielding, radar. Oh, man, that would have been the right thing to make down there. Oh, okay. Concrete and heat shielding we can get. Steel chests we can get, because that's just steel. Radars are, they got to be pretty simple because they're early game. Small electric, small electric motor, electronic circuit, stone brick, iron plate. So, how many radars do we need to make those? Just one per, and I only want like 3. So we need 3 radars. Let's get some. Let's go back here. Get some stone brick. Should get a bunch of stuff. Steel. We want steel. We want stone bricks. Where are they at? Oh, yeah. The thing I always get mad about. We need concrete. Okay. See, with these things, this is not nice to... We need to centralize the arrival of these things, for sure. I'm just not ready to yet. I basically need to start to make a bus up here, I think. Not positive on that. For now, we're gonna hack it. Heat shielding. Okay. Sure, why not? See, now I'm really doubting myself on... Probably go ahead and start to set up the bus here. I mean, it's not going to be a big bus, I don't think, because it's only ever going to be supplied by cannons or cargo rockets, but I guess that's what people do. I guess I should leave myself enough room. Yeah, we'll leave room. So... So we have to do one for petroleum gas, right? Yeah, I think we start to centralize this. Probably increase that. Yeah, I think it's time to start to do a bus here. Let's think about this. So for now, what we can do is, I guess, delivery cannons on the side. I don't even need more than one, right? For now, I just need that. I don't know how many belts to leave for copper and iron. I mean, we have these massively fast belts that we know that at some point we're going to get. What does it take to get those? Deep space transport belt, let's see. Oof. Takes a lot is the answer. Oh my goodness. So you don't get those for a while. But space belts are pretty fast, right? Because they're like... they're blue belts. So I feel like we can get away with... we'll get away with one for now. But we can always add more later. So... I don't know if this is a bad idea, by the way. This could be a terrible idea. Who knows? Let's move that over a bit. Let's go grab ourselves some of this. What does it take to make a underground space belt? Steel plate and lube, we have to do that. Okay. Let's do iron plates first, right? I don't know if that's going to be enough to fill that belt up, but for now we'll do it. Worst case, we could always... yeah, maybe that's why it's a better idea to start to do multiple of these things. So if that was like that, that would want to be like that. And if I do it this way, I don't need filter stack inserters. We can just do stack inserters unless something goes terribly wrong. Oh, stop it. Where? Oh. Uh-oh. That's not that we don't like this. Okay, yeah, get him. Okay. Okay, we got problems. Let's leapfrog some. That's not good at all. We don't have robo boards up there, so we have to leapfrog them up. Okay. So now we have a roboport there, so at least if we had on the walls over here, that is on a provider chest and it looks like it's connected. It is. So now we should be able to get those walls repaired. Now the problem is going to be, kind of want to go like this. And then only problem is going to be he's going to be shooting at his own pipes. If I do this way. So we'll run it. Let's see if this works. I think we're going to be okay with that. Assuming that we have the flamethrowers on a provider chest, and I don't remember if we do or not. Although this guy's working, so yeah, we do. Okay, good. Because somebody took one to fly it up there. Let's check back here in a minute. Forget what I was saying before. Might have to do some fancy stuff with signal transmission now in order to... Well, in any case, let's see. Yeah, we really need to get underground belts, don't we? In order to start doing this. I think we're going to call it here, actually. And I'm going to probably start recording another episode today. Because this is fun, but it's getting a little lengthy and I got to take a break. So, as always, thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. It really does help the channel a lot. And I promise we're back. We will be shooting for every 2 days release from now until a couple weeks from now, and then maybe we might even get a bit more frequent. This was not because I lost interest in the game or the channel or anything. I very much was extremely sick for a while. Not too bad. I just couldn't, I definitely wasn't going to be up to talking, and even now I'm muting a lot to cough and stuff. But in any case, again, thank you. Please also feel free to join our Discord, and I think that's it. Next time we're going to be looking into getting those mirrors going, getting our solar power going to actually get some scalable solar power on Novice. And then after that, it's probably Covarex. And we'll see from there. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. See you next time. Bye.